Welcome everyone. And so today we're going to go over another different style of breathing. So this is called, it's a yoga breathing style. It's called Durga Pranayama, which in Sanskrit means deep, long, vital life energy. So basically that full yogic breathing or complete breath is what it's commonly referred to. So this is where we break the breathing down into three distinct parts. So I'm just going to share my screen. Hope you can all see that. So what we're going to do is really break it down into three different areas. So we're looking at breathing in through the belly first, then into the ribs, and then up into the chest as well. So when we exhale from the chest first, then the ribs, and then from the belly last, really breaking it down into those three different areas and really inflating our lungs and all the lobes of our lungs as much as we can. So really just going to break it down nice and controlled and slow. So sort of breathing into the belly, then the ribs, then your chest. And then we breathe out, we go from the chest, the ribs, and then into your belly. So if you want to think about the belly as more right around your belly button, so that's we want to breathe all the way down into that, then the ribs, and then your chest, and then we reverse it as we breathe out. So just making sure you're in a nice, comfortable position, sitting up nice and tall, eyes open, eyes closed, up to you. And so for this one, I want to pop one hand on around our belly button and the other one on our chest, making sure we're nice and comfortable. So now what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through our nose, filling our lungs up, filling up from our belly first, then into our ribs, and then into our upper chest. So making sure we're filling all those up as big as we can. And then as we breathe out, we let the air out from our chest first, then our ribs, and then our stomach. So now breathing in again. So breathing into our belly first, so right around our belly button, then our ribs, and then filling up our chest as well. Then as we breathe out, we let the air out from our chest, then our ribs, and then our stomach. And now breathing in again. So breathing in through our nose, filling up our belly button first, then our ribs, and then into our chest. And now exhaling, we breathe out from our chest, ribs, and then our belly. And breathing in through the nose, filling up our belly button, then our ribs, and then our chest. And now breathing out from our chest, then our ribs, and then from our belly button. Just nice and controlled breathing. And breathing in, deep breath in through the nose, belly button, ribs, and then your chest. And now breathing out from our chest, then our ribs, and then our belly button. And breathing in, deep breath in, stomach first, ribs second, and filling the chest third. And now breathing out from our chest, then our ribs, and then our stomach, pushing all that air out, nice long breath out. And breathing in, deep breath in through the nose, filling our stomach first, then our ribs, and our chest. And breathing out from the top, then the middle, and then the bottom. And breathing in, deep breath in through the nose, stomach first, ribs second, chest third. And as we breathe out from the chest first, then the ribs, and then from our stomach. Just nice and controlled, getting all that air out. Breathing in through our nose, filling up our stomach first, then our ribs, and then our chest, and then breathing out from the chest, then the ribs, and then from our stomach. Get all that air out. And breathing in through the nose, filling the stomach up, then your ribs, and then your chest. And now breathing out from the chest, then the ribs, and then your stomach. Get all that air out. And breathing in, deep breath in through the nose, filling up our stomach, then our ribs, and then our upper chest. And now breathing out, we get the air out from our chest, then our ribs, and then from our belly. Breathing in, deep breath in through the nose, filling the stomach up, then your ribs, then your chest, and then breathing out from the chest, then the ribs, and then the stomach. Just nice and controlled. Deep breath in through the nose, filling up the stomach, and the ribs, then the chest, and now breathing out from the chest, and the ribs, then the stomach. Just nice and controlled. Deep breath in into the stomach, and the ribs, and your chest, and then breathing out from the chest first, then the ribs, then your stomach. Breathing in, deep breath in, filling that stomach up, letting those ribs expand, filling the chest up, and then breathing out from the chest, then the ribs, and then the stomach. Getting all that air. Good. All right. Well done, everyone. So that's a good different style of breathing, and it engages all different parts of the lungs, filling them up as much as we can and relaxing all those muscles in and around the chest. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move into our stretching, just making sure we're sitting up nice and tall. So now we're going to go into our chin tucks, so really working the base of our skull, so those little muscles around the base of the neck there. So what we want to do is we want to pull our chin into our neck. So we're not looking to pull down, we're looking to pull straight in. We really wanted to make that double chin. So just tucking that chin in and pushing out. Tucking in and pushing the chin out. Nice and controlled. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. Might be some slight discomfort, but there should be no pain. Always remembering to breathe. So now sitting up nice and tall, I'm going to go into our neck stretching now. So both hands around the base of your skull. And then we're going to pull our chin down towards our chest. We're just going to lengthen the back of our neck into our shoulders a little bit, just going as far as you feel comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. Now take a nice deep breath in for me. As you exhale, just take that stretch a little bit further, just to the point of discomfort. There should be no pain. Always remembering to breathe. And coming back up. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look over to one of our shoulders about 45 degrees, about the middle of our collarbone. Then we'll take that same hand, pop it at the back of your skull, and then pull your chin down towards that collarbone. We're just going to lengthen that space between the shoulder and the neck. Just making sure you're looking away from your body. Just going to the point of discomfort. Always remembering to breathe. And coming back up. So now we'll look to our other shoulder at about a 45-degree angle. Get that same hand, pop it at the base of your skull, and we're going to pull your chin down towards your collarbone, trying to lengthen that space between the shoulder and the neck. Always remembering to breathe. Just going to the point of discomfort. Should be no pain. Always remembering to breathe. And coming back up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our shoulder rolls. So sitting up nice and tall, what we're going to do is we're going to take our shoulders up towards our ears, as far back as we can, and then as far forward as we can. Try to make some nice big circles. Get those shoulders to really soften up. Just nice and smooth. Just go as big as you feel comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. Nice big circles. And then we'll change direction. So go back the other direction. So go back as far as you can, up towards your ears. Excuse me. Just going as far as you feel comfortable. Just nice, big, smooth circles. Always remembering to breathe. Good. All right. So now sitting up nice and tall, what we're going to do is we're going to look up towards the ceiling and we're going to push our chest out, try and pull our shoulders back and looking up towards the ceiling. We're trying to open up across your chest. We're trying to pull those shoulder blades back. Push the chest up towards the ceiling, looking up. Always remembering to breathe. You'll feel a nice pull across your chest. Just going as far as you feel comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. Now take a nice deep breath in for me. And as you exhale, just stretch that a little bit further. Pull those shoulder blades back, open up that chest. Always remembering to breathe. And coming back down. All right, so now sitting up nice and tall. We'll pop both our hands across our chest, keeping our hips facing forward. And now we're going to rotate our chest across to one side, just as far as you feel comfortable. There should be some slight discomfort, but there should be no pain. Always remembering to breathe. Now taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just rotate that a little bit further, just as far as you feel comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. And coming back to the middle. Now we'll go back over to the other side, keeping our hips facing forward. We're just trying to get that rotation across through our ribs. Really open up that space. Always remembering to breathe. Now taking a nice deep breath in for me. As you exhale, just rotate that a little bit further, just as far as you feel comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. And coming back to the middle. So now we're going to go into our side bend. So making sure we end up nice and tall. Going to let one hand go past our hip. The other arm will come up over our head. We're trying to arch our back to the side, really bend to the side as far as you feel comfortable. Trying to open up that space between our ribs and our pelvis. Always remembering to breathe. Now taking a nice deep breath in for me. And as you exhale, just reach that little bit further. Make that arm go over your head just a little bit more. I'm going to try and arch your back and open up that space between the ribs and the pelvis. Always remembering to breathe. And coming back to the middle. And now we'll go to the other side. So popping that hand past your hip. Other arm comes up over your head. Trying to really bend as far as you can to the side, as far as you feel comfortable. Trying to open up that space between your ribs and your pelvis. Just going as far as you feel comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. And taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, to reach that little bit further, really trying to arch that back, trying to open up that space between your ribs and your pelvis. Always remembering to breathe. And coming back to the middle. All right. Well done, everyone. Great way to start your Monday.